guys, welcome back to my channel. I really seem to be struggling to find things to say today for this intro. I don't know. It is now week number 4 of being stuck inside and I think my brain is definitely getting fried. Oh my god, no, I haven't got anything on my lips. Oh my god, I've probably jinxed it. Today I'm going to be having a play with the Beauty Bay and Mmmmitchell palette. I really wanted to do something blue and here we are. Here it is. It has been a journey to get to this look. I have been trying to do a look since, what day is it, Tuesday? Since Sunday. I've had multiple attempts at doing a look and a real lack of inspiration. I think it's safe to say I don't think I could do this YouTube thing full time. It got to the point yesterday where I was determined to film and I ended up taking a nap because I just had no inspiration, and when I woke up from my nap I still had no ideas. I actually wanted to do this as a half cut crease initially, and I was going to do it all matte, and then I decided no, I want to do it with shimmer, and then I had another think and I realised that Make Me Up Misser had done that literally exact look with this palette in one of her videos, and I was like, oh my god, I've actually run out of my own ideas. I took yesterday as a break and here we are. I really like how this look has turned out. I've got some really dramatic lashes on. Yeah, so if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Imagine spending your entire morning washing, styling and applying products to your hair and then blow drying it and waiting for it to be perfectly dry and finishing styling it only for it to turn out really stringy and just having to straighten it anyway. Anyway, today I'm going to be using my Me, Myself and Mmmmitchell palette again. I did actually ask you guys over on Instagram to vote between this one and the 39S, and this one won the vote, so that's what we're going to go for today. I actually have access to the community tab now, so I can actually start doing polls over here on YouTube, so watch out for those, guys. I have primed my eyes as always with my PLouise Base. I haven't taken it all the way down on my lid because I'm going to be doing a full cut crease today, so I never feel the need to prime the eyelid. It's just going to go to waste, but I have brought it out really far and really high up here. And the first shade that I'm going to go in with today is Moody Mitch, which is the navy blue on a Sigma E36. And I'm just going to start running that through my crease. So when I'm doing a full cut crease, I like to start working with my eye open and a smaller brush because I just find it helps me place the colour. Otherwise I place it too low and you can't see it under the cut crease, so what's the point? Then when I get to the outer corner, I'm gonna bring it upwards and wing it out. So because I didn't pack on the colour like I normally would, I ran it through the crease and was kind of blending as I was going. It's quite patchy, so I'm just going to go over it now and just make sure it's nice and even everywhere. Then for my next colour, I'm going to jump into Mist, which is the lighter blue. And this time I'm going to take a Jouer 231 and I'm just going to use it to blend out Moody Mitch. I really like the way the two colours have blended out together. I feel like I need a bit more depth and I definitely don't want to go darker, but there isn't a lighter blue. When you're on this side of the palette, it definitely feels like it really has like a dark, a medium, a light. On this side, I don't know, it does feel a little bit more limited. Like I do sometimes get a little bit stuck. What do I do? I'm gonna try a shade from the Revolution colour book, the CB05, which is the blue one. Let me try the really light blue down here, see what that does. I seem to remember not liking the Sigma E36 with it actually, so let's go for another Jouer 231. Let's see what happens when I try and use it to blend out. It's kind of softening the edges, so it's kind of doing what I want it to. There we go, that's definitely what I wanted actually. That works really well. I'm just going to jump back in a little bit of Moody Mitch, just deepen up that shade again. This gradient is actually exactly what I wanted. And then doing the exact same thing with a little bit of mist, just making sure everything is nice and blended out. And then finally back into the light blue. I feel like this is the first time I've sat down to do a look since my last video, and I am actually really liking what I'm doing. So time to not ruin it. I'm just gonna go and cut my crease, and I'll be right back and we'll carry on. Okay, so I have cut my crease. Believe it or not, I used the white base. I do the thing where you remove the eyeshadow underneath first and then go over with the base, but I never remove it high enough, and therefore it just looks white. So I am gonna start by jumping into the Sample Beauty pigment in the shade number 1. This is the white one, and I'm pretty sure this is something I've said about this palette before, but it's really missing a matte white. Like, it's pretty much got everything that you need, but a matte white would be great. I'm gonna make sure that there are just no creases before applying the pigment, and then I'm just taking a flat eyeshadow brush. I do find this pigment a little bit difficult to use, you know. I'm just gonna pat it on into the crease. Considering it's a pigment, it just doesn't come out super white, except on my dress. I don't know if you can see it. I just want to make sure I'm not going to get any more creasing, and also I want to smoke out the colours on the lid, so I feel like this is going to help me out a little bit. The next thing I'm going to do is take one of my shadow shields. I just got them off of Amazon. I will try and remember to link them down below for you guys. I just like to take one, and I'm gonna chop it in half. There's no point wasting one. Now I need to decide where I want to place it. I'm going to start with Moody Mitch again. I'm going to take it on a Morphe M138. It's a pretty basic pencil brush, and I'm going to start applying that on the lash line. And then I'm going to start bringing it into the wing. Next, I'm going to go in with Mist. I'm just going to use the same brush as before and just blend upwards, I guess. And then finally in with the lightest blue from the Colour Book palette. I honestly can't see the difference in between that blue and where I put the white pigment, so it's not quite what I wanted it to look like. Gonna go back and add some more of Mist, and then make sure I keep blending it out. And then again, I'm also just gonna go back in with a bit of Moody Mitch and just make sure that's nice and deepened up and blend it out. Do I want to really deepen it up here and add a little bit of black? I'm going to go with a teeny tiny bit. I'm going to use one of the smallest brushes I have. So this is just a flat eyeshadow brush, but it's really tiny. I'm going to go into Mafia up here, which is the black, but I'm going to go really slowly because it is really nicely pigmented. And I'm going to get that right into the lash line and just the outer corner. And I'm really not taking it very far at all. And then straight in with the Morphe brush that I used for Moody Mitch, and then the Zoeva brush that I used for Mist. Just gonna go a bit further in with it, but I'm really like in the lash line. I don't even know if you can see it on camera, but it's just added just a teeny tiny bit of depth to that outer corner. And then I'm gonna peel this off. I don't like using tape for the whole look when I'm doing a full cut crease. I just find I never get the right angle. But when I just use it for the liner part, like, it just works. I'm really pleased with this one. I've just added some PLouise Base to my lower lash line, which I'm quite taken aback by how much it brightens up everything because it just covers my under eye circles. I'm just gonna start with Moody Mitch on my Sigma E36. Actually, that's not working. I'm gonna take it on another flat eyeshadow brush and press it in. Okay, and then I'm going to take a Sigma E36 for the shade Mist and smoke it out. And And then on another Sigma E36, I'm just going to finish blending that out with the lightest blue from the colour book. I do think that the Revolution shadows from that palette don't work with the Sigma E36, but it's just a lot more precise. I need something in between. I need some smaller Zoeva brushes, I think. And then I'm also going to dip into Mafia with that really, really small brush and pop that right in the lash line. In fact, I'm going to bring it outwards a little bit further, just on the outer corner, just to really tie it in with the shape here. I'm at that stage in my makeup where the brushes I've been using are just magically disappearing. Look, there it is. Oh, I'm just going to use the brush I used for Moody Mitch, and again, just blend that out. I initially really wanted to use gems, but I don't think I do anymore. What do I want to do? Okay, I made my mind up. I decided not to use gems because I wanted them like all along the cut crease, and I don't have the patience for that today. So instead, I'm gonna take my Collection Glam Crystals liner. This one is Cosmic Stars, the white one. What I've actually done though is I don't really like the brushes on these. I don't think they're particularly precise. So I took the stopper out, and then I'm just gonna dip the brush in, and then I'm gonna use my Pro Arte Master Stroke. And then I'm going to use my Pro Arte Master Stroke Series 60 brush. This is the 000, so it's nice and precise. I'm probably going to have to get quite close to the mirror. So you guys know the drill. I probably won't be in frame. I'll probably have to cut it out, but I am going to try. And I do find that you do need to go in with quite a thick layer of product. Otherwise, it kind of moves the eyeshadow around underneath and it's not that visible. I've brought the mirror really up close to me and I keep hitting it every time I go to pick up more product. I was gonna go with blue on the waterline, but I think I'm actually gonna go with black to really intensify everything. So I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible Gel Crayon in the shade Back to Black. I'm gonna take it in the top as well. And I'm just going to take that tiny brush from earlier again, make sure there's no gaps in between the liner and the eyeshadow, just trying to fill everything in. Okay, I'm just going to go and do my lashes and my base off camera, and then we'll come back to finish the rest of the face. I've gone for some really, really dramatic lashes. I don't normally go for these sort of gigantic models, but I really, really like them, and this is my second time using them. These are the Eva lashes by Daxi Beauty. I know I mention them in every video, but I really, really like them. I've tried to wear them with other looks, but I feel like they only work when I do a full cut crease, so I'm gonna make the most of it because they are amazing. Right, so let's do blush. I really want to go pink on the cheeks. I'm going to stay quite cool toned, I think. I have gone for a bit of a deeper bronzer today and a bit more contour, and I've brought it all around the jawline because this double chin is ever expanding when there's nowhere to go. But for blush, I'm going to go for something that I haven't really been picking up lately because I've been using other things, but I was using it all the time for a while. It is the Pinky Promise Blush Palette from Makeup Obsession. I haven't even made a dent in these, and I was using these like every day. I'm going to start off with the shade Whisper by itself, I think. Quite a warm pink actually, it's not that cool toned. And I'm gonna bring it up on my temples as well. I'm gonna do my inner corner next, and for that I'm gonna take the shade Marine over here. Where it is quite a crumbly one, I am gonna spray the brush as well. That will just allow me to be a lot more precise and just get so much more payoff. I'm gonna pick up a bit more. Actually, I don't know if this is the best brush for this. I want something smaller, I think. I'm gonna go in with this really, really tiny one. It's a fake Zoeva brush. Spray it again. I don't really like it. It's too thick. God, I know I said I love this palette, but I feel like I'm being really critical of it today. The shimmers are probably my least favorite thing about this palette. They are just so crumbly and so thick, and it can be a bit difficult to to work with them. Having sprayed the brush is definitely working a lot better. I'm just gonna go in with the brush that I used the lightest blue with, just to blend it out. I think what I don't like about it is that I have these under eye lines that just start right there, and where it's so chunky, I feel like it's really just accentuated them. Your girl's getting older. So normally I would match my cheek highlight to whatever I put on my inner corner, but obviously that's not gonna look that great today. Unless, I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna go in with my Ultra Cool Glow palette that I used last week, yeah, in my last video, and we are gonna try the lightest blue shade over here. Let's see how it goes. Let's try without spraying it before going in too strong. You can't really see that it's blue. It's definitely just coming out quite white. Or is it looking ashy? It's leaving a cast. Isn't it? It's leaving a blue cast. You know what? We're here now though. Just gonna go with it. Just gonna take my blush brush again and just come and fade it in a little bit. Kind of works. I don't know. I think it does. Gonna take it on a Morphe M330 and do the ridge of the nose. Wait, no, that's my Cupid's bow. There's the nose. No, see on the center of the face, it does look really ashy. It's not working. I'm gonna go in with the Revolution Set the Tone highlighter. Sometimes you try things and they don't work. There we go. And again with that blush brush. I do look a little bit Tin Man-y right now. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit on a flat brush. Get that right underneath the brow bone. I'm gonna take a little bit more on that teeny tiny brush I used for the inner corner and just intensify it. That just leaves lips. I don't know what I wanna do. Maybe something quite nude, maybe some gloss actually. I'm gonna go in with my MUA Intense Colour Lip Liner in the shade TLC and just line my lips. I'm just thickening the outline a little and also doing the corners. There we go, it's just giving a little bit of tint to my lips. For gloss, I'm going to use one of my Fenty Beauty mini gloss bombs. I really like these and I've not touched them in ages. Do I want the sparkly whitey one or the original fussy? Why not both? Let's try it. I'm going to start with fussy and I'm going to pop that on the bottom lip. Amazing. It's just the perfect glossy nude shade. I really like it. And then I'm gonna take the white one, which is confetti, on top and over and everywhere. Oh, I feel like it looks extra glossy on camera actually, so I'm happy with that. So we'll go with that. And then I'm just gonna finish everything off with some setting spray. That is it for the finished look. I hope as always that you liked it. I'm really pleased with it. It took a lot of attempts to get to a finished look, but it only took me one attempt today, and that is progress. So here's hoping I'm back on the makeup wagon, but now that I've said it, I've probably jinxed it, and once I'm done editing this video, it'll probably take me about 10 attempts to do another look. I don't know, we'll find out. If you enjoyed today's video, then do as always please give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment letting me know what you thought of the video. Do you like this look? Is there anything in particular that you would like to see me do next? Any palettes you would like me to use? I will definitely be putting up a poll at some point asking you to vote between a couple of palettes, and of course subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on my next video, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys!